Bacchanal again. Carnival is all about splendor, revelry, colors, people, and most importantly, music, soca music. For those of you who don't know, Carnival is an annual celebration portraying and showcasing the creativity, the music, and the culture of St. Lucians. It is punctuated by soca music, which is an offshoot of calypso and which finds its origins in Trinidad and Tobago. Recently, during the annual Labor Day celebrations in Brooklyn, we caught up with two up-and-coming soca artists from St. Lucia, q-pid and Ninja Dan.
Good day, everybody. My name is Melissa, aka q-pid. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm a soca artist. I've been singing soca for about 3 to 4 years now. And for those who don't know what soca is a general music that we have back in the Caribbean, West Indies style, fast tempo, where the women and men gyrate frantically. A gyration is like a movement of a body, like swirl-like movement, real Caribbean style. I think it was oriented from Africa, I'm not sure where.
Ninja Dan is a kind of secretive, kind of mystical artist who don't just go out there and just let yourself be known as flashy, dovey kind of vibe, just simple and cool and yet still very impactful.
Both of these artists are relatively new to the soca scene, and as with others before them, they've adopted stage names which hold very great significance for them and which gives us an insight into their personalities.
Well, the name Ninja Dan is very short, but yet it is very big, like a mosquito to a cow in terms of the spelling, because Ninja Dan, when I was young, I was very shy towards the public and I needed some kind of to cover my face, block my face to face the public. So here comes a ninja, and the Dan is like a different page, a different chapter, whereas not giving up, a fighter, a warrior. Over the years, people who know me personally will come up to me and say, but Ninja Dan, yo, you're not an ugly fella, Jen. Move that mask on your face or like a bee suit and them kind of thing. So then I gain my confidence and then I start performing without the mask.
Everybody take out your axle. Everybody take out your plaster. I like it. I like it. Do you have any revelers in the house?
Cupid is, I love God. When I'm around, you could call me a love diva. When I'm around people, it's just happiness and love. So my name says it all. And if you spend a day with me, you'd understand why.
2006 was a very successful year for soca music in St. Lucia, and in particular for q-pid and Ninja Dan. And while these artists grew by leaps and bounds, one can't help but take a look into their debut into the soca arena. One being accidental and the other quite deliberate.
Actually, I never knew that I was that talented. It's not like I had any lack of confidence in myself. I always liked to sing like every other child, always singing in the bathroom or whenever or wherever you get the chance. But how I started singing or how I got on stage is when I got invited to a studio with a friend of mine, Nigel Nicholas. He was also a soca artist. Well, he has been there for a while. He wanted me to come and help him do some backup tracks on a song. And while we were in the studio, we started freestyling, and imagine that same day I came up with a whole song called Helicopter Freestyling. And they were like, hey, Cupid, Melissa, at the time I didn't have that name yet. Melissa, that's a nice thing. I said, put that down, we go record that and release that. I'm like, whatever. And I went back the following day, I did put it down as they said, and it was released, and to my surprise, people liked it. So I said, why not? Who knows? That was probably my calling.
Alright, well, I've been in the business for like 14 years now, and then I've been performing professionally like 4 years. In terms of when I mean professionally, I mean singing soca music on a bigger stage, on a wider market, a more international market, Well, first I wake up, I always take one day to do something, one day to be something, one day to be somebody. And that day I woke up, Jared, and I tell my girlfriend, well, hey, baby, I only sing soca. She tell me, Ninja, you're a madman. Not Ninja, I wasn't Ninja yet. She said, Jonathan, you're a madman. I said, well, how is a madman? She said me, but your type, they like them gangster thing and them kind. You cannot go and sing soca because people go laugh at you. I tell her, well, that is my calling now. So then when I went to town, I ended up meeting some other calypsonian, a little young calypsonian called Nadej. And then she told me, well, TOT is the best 10 I could join for the time, and so did. I went and joined TOT. And from there, I sang my first song, Karate, where here came the ninja suits. And from there, I sang Texting and Don't Cheat on Me. And from there, I branched off and I created my own tent and the soca stage.
Both Ninja Dan and Cupid are quite electrifying and engaging performers. And as with many such artists, they have the odd quirks that they take care of before getting on stage.
I beat my chest and do like the rooster to like clear my throat and to like build my confidence in terms of before I go on stage or before I do a performance. It just kind of wake up my spirit sometimes, because sometimes my spirit just be dead. So it go like just single so clear your throat and you're ready to go, Jed.
I'm a very spontaneous person. I'm always anxious to get on stage. I can't wait to get on the stage. So like all the energy is there waiting and waiting. So when I reach on stage, it's just like an explosion. If you have seen any of my performances, you will know what I'm talking about. I get wild and very, you know, I lose control most of the time.
But where do they get their inspiration? What inspires the music that they write, that they sing? Quite surprisingly, a combination of real-life experiences and a little creativity.
You the writer, you put yourself in the person's shoes. When you're doing anybody writing any song, you have to put yourself, or you have to try and clone yourself into the person's shoes and fit yourself right. First, the outside man came about, whereas our producer Kurti gave me a rhythm, and then he told me put something on it, and then this guy came over to my house, and then he come and sing something like if I can be your man, I wanna be the man. I said, where you get that, Jed? And then I just singing in my bathroom. I said, no. I said, let me just write. I just write the one line. His name is Justin. He is the guy that's singing OUTSID, look for me, that's where I'll be. Actually, he inspired the song, and then I just write, you know, the lyrics, and I put the lyrics one and one together, and here comes. If I can be your man, wanna be the man on the side, yeah. I could never be your husband, and you could never be my bride, yeah. I'm the outside man, the outside man, the outside man, hold your inside man. The outside man, the outside man, the outside man, hold your inside man. Boom, the way you treat me, I know you care for me. Things I wanna do, you'll be there for me. I love the way you talk and when you smile for me.
Wipe out those tears and don't you cry for me. I'll be your service provider. I'll be the man in your corner. Anytime your man will try on you, I'll be the first to come on you. I'll be your handyman. I'll be your candy man. I'll be your juicy Lucy. I'll be your mango man.
Labo is a phrase we use back home where the grown-up people will say, well, you make mud or you get dirty, or you know, you mix up, you mingle, you come together. Is a one love, is a one unity, is a one happiness. Everybody coming together and just getting down. That's the whole vibes. And later on in the song, he say like jump in the mud, jump in the mud, jump in the mud, in the mud, and chiwi. Now chiwi is a classic. Chiwi is not any kind of part of word, but the St.LUCIAN part of word. Whereas whilst you're laboring in the mud, or you getting dirty, or you jumping up in the mud, or you mingle and you dancing in the mud, there's a certain thing that you do, that when you do it, everyone is going to say the national word. Now the national word is a different thing. We're going to get to a different page, a different chapter. But chiwi is actually a dive. When you shoot into the mud, literally speaking, or you fall down into the mud, or you slide into the mud. That's hence the word come from chiwi.
But all is not rice and peas, as we say in the Caribbean. Not at all simple, nor is it always fun and games. For some reason, St. Lucian soca artists find it very difficult to attain